See you in 10 minutes, folks.
We're going to end the hour with one of our good friends who's been on Mountain Stage many times. You might even heard when he guest hosted the show once. He's from right nearby here in Parkersburg, West Virginia, born and raised here. And he's just made a new record because he's always writing songs. Todd Burge, whenever you talk to him, he's always got new songs. And he's got several now, and he asked this time the way he wanted to produce it was very simply with him on his acoustic guitar, the Mountain Stage guitarist Ryan Kennedy on a nylon string guitar, and John Ingram on the upright bass, and he got Don Dixon to help him out to record it and help him produce it a little bit. It's called Your Reflection Will Kill You, and it'll be out early November. And at the same time, interestingly enough, because that record, I've heard the songs, and it's very introspective, so it makes sense that at the same time, he got back a record he made in 1986, his first album, which got messed up in the music business and never was released. So he's going to release that one, too, at the same time. It's called 1986, the first album. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Mr. Todd Burge.
Why, thanks. Whoa. I want it. I've told my kids the story of my family history. Now I never get back what they once thought of me. Up to now it's all been made up make-believe that I've told so many times. I've started to believe it too. So don't water my whiskey down. Freedom is a hoax. It rode here on a boat like a huddled up mass that screwed up the winning pass in a championship game where no one knows your name. But aren't we all to blame as we all called the play? Don't water my whiskey down. If whiskey was a river and I was a duck, I'd sink down to the bottom and I'd never come back up. Swim with the fishes, way too wasted to speak. Tell them all my secrets, let my soul spring a leak. Don't water my whiskey down. Way up in the hills where I come from, there's a fire in the water. It'll keep you feeling dumb, stop all the thinking, keep you feeling sick, keep you in a stink. Well, you never think straight in again. Don't water our whiskey down. I need something stiff, so give me something strong. Fill it to the brim, I need to feel it going down. Burning in my belly, burning in my head, burning up the ghost of a yesterday that is dead. I don't water my whiskey down. I'm gonna say it one more time. I don't water my whiskey down. Wow, 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 wow. Whoever said beauty isn't everything? Whoever said beauty isn't truth? Lied like some ugly rug who had some dirt or nasty bug to cover up. Cover up. There once was this guy from West Virginia who looked a lot like a younger version of me. He had some things that should stay hidden. He did so many things his kids should never see. Never see. And if you ever crossed his path, if he's ever done you some sort of wrong, there's a good chance he's just forgotten, as the wrong stuff was done to you so long ago. 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 Long ago.
Calling Todd Birch to the stage. 2 minutes.
So I've heard it from a pretty reliable source that he's on his last leg. And if he had enough life in him, he'd say, I'm sorry, and you'd not even have to ask or beg. So believe me when I tell you that he sent me here in his stead to message you in person and convey the regret in his heart and in his head. To message you in person and convey the regret in his heart and in his head.
Together we are for the first time. A common enemy has us together distantly.
I could live in a paper bag filled with nothing but some air, and my dreams would still be in it as long as I breathe in there. My hands have only touched a new guitar and they play it till it has turned gold. They've never seen dirt or blood. I feel real lucky even when they're cold. I feel nice but I was mean when younger. Don't have a lot but I don't have hunger. I got a pocketbook with something in it. I changed my mind, now there's something in it. I clear my throat now, I can sing it. I've got a pocketbook with something in it. I met you once, but I forgot your name. I lost the napkin with your number on it. Let's start this whole thing over again. I've done a few things wrong, but I'm a whole lot stronger from it. My hands have only touched a new guitar and they've played it till it has turned old. They've never seen dirt or blood. I feel real lucky even when they're cold. I feel nice but I was mean when younger. Don't have a lot but I don't have hunger. I got a pocketbook with something in it. I changed my mind, now there's something in it. I clear my throat now, I can sing it. I've got a pocketbook with something in it.
Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday night. That was Pocketbook from Never Say Uncle, 1990. It's great to see you guys. Calling from San Francisco and Lodell. Hello, Michael in Princeton and Dad in Paris. Wayne Riley and Marietta. I know that Bill White's in there. Mom from Vienna. And then others that I know there's somebody from Davisville. Laura from Davisville and so many others. Let us know where you're watching from. Really appreciate it. I really do. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? I've done all the testing I can do. I hope everything's cool on your end. In every way. Newspaper blankets. Hello, Cincinnati, Cassandra. Where did you see me play? Where were you watching me play? Let me know that. Where have you seen me play? How far back do you go? Shack in Beaver Falls, man. I love you guys. Okay, newspaper blankets. Way up in our hills, they don't know pills, they don't have highways, cars, or bars getting in their way. In summertime, the only green they find, it's in the trees. They don't have dollar bills, so they can't know how to pay. Ella May cried once, 80 years this fall. She has half a dozen pictures of Jesus on the wall. They've got brothers sleeping on asphalt with newspaper blankets. We've forgotten what warmth is. We only care help when they're little kids, but hey, they're old and lazy. They need to be hid. We have the right to store satellites in the desert while our neighbors sleep without a bite to eat tonight. I want $50 for combat boots, 50 more for a few toots, and maybe some dinner with my dessert tonight. And Ella May cried was 80 years this fall. She has half a dozen pictures of her sons on the wall. They've got sisters sleeping on asphalt, newspaper blankets. They've forgotten what warmth is. We only care help right around Christmas, but hey, they're old and lazy. They need to be hid. Take Ella May Crichton, hide her. Take the pictures and hide them too. Thank you, guys. Caro, right on. Steer Pike 213 is watching from Caro. In West Virginia, we have Caro, West Virginia, and we have Hurricane, West Virginia. Yes, you are a taper. Steer Pike, he's on, Steer Pike 213 is watching on YouTube, and I get comments from different. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Periscope, and I'm on 2 Facebook sites here tonight. Anyway, Steer Pike 213 is a taper. He has more of my shows on tape than I do. The kids are getting out of hand. Sam and Carrie at the end of 52. They got very married, one in white and one in blue. Carrie carried one baby times two. They knew they'd be happy being 2 times 2. The 2 babies came, one boy and one girl. I don't remember both names, but the girl, she was a real pearl. Now Pearl threw fits, she threw a little bit of food. And Sam assured Carrie he could throw a few things too. He said, the kids are getting out of hand, I'm gonna whack them with a backhand. Then they'll understand when on their cheek for 2 solid weeks is the red and blue knot, 'cause Daddy forgot to take off his wedding band. I used my left hand, forgot the wedding band. I hope they understand. Oh, I remember now. The boy's name was Ted, but his friends all called him by his nickname instead. Now, Cow wasn't big, he just ate a whole lot of beef. And at only 6 years old, he was out there playing in the street. Now, Carrie caught Cow and his best friend Dave staying up late and pretended to behave. Jumping on the beds, they broke another lamp. Well, she was fed to her neck, so she went and she told Sam. You know what he said? He said, the kids are getting out of hand, I'm gonna whack them with the backhand. Then they'll understand when on their cheek for 2 solid weeks is the red and blue knot, 'cause Daddy forgot to take off his wedding band. I used my left hand, forgot the wedding band. I hope they understand, man. Now Cal grew up, he became wedding bound. Pearl grew too, she never ever stayed around Morgantown. Pearl never ever talked to her mom, but between dad and son there was some sort of strange male bond. It was Monday night football, taped for Tuesday afternoon. Dad got hot that fall, he went up like a hot air balloon. Daddy got steamed about his son's favorite team, but a brutal dream made old Cal turn mean and he said, hey Pop, I think you're getting out of hand. I'm gonna whack you with a backhand. Then you'll understand when on your cheek for 2 solid weeks is the red and blue knot, 'cause your son forgot to take off his wedding band. I used my left hand, forgot the wedding band, just like my old man. The kids are getting out of hand. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much for the tips as well. The tips. Give you a tip about tips. If you just go here. Oh, and look, there's the album. Never Say Uncle. It's just floating up there. I've remastered Never Say Uncle. the plan, you know, was to play a few shows and play it in its on its 30th anniversary last year, and then something happened, and so here we are, and this is my show. This is my 30th anniversary show. 30 years and a quarter after it was released. Anyway, I have a few of these. Remastered, and I want you to have one. I'll sign it for you, and here's how to get it. No, that's not right. Well. Here's how to get it. I'm right back with you here. Just had to do a little commercial. Anyway, follow the link and get your signed copy, or you can go to toddbirds.com. My tip jar's there too, if you'd like to tip me. Enough of that. Enough of the commercialism. Trying to buy some groceries here. Okay, back to our scheduled program. Like nobody else. This is a heartbreaker. Bear with me, I want to make sure I'm in tune for you. And you know I still need you like the earth needs the sun. But I'm so far away, you know it keeps me on the run. Can you feel my heart of stone? There's never ever a ring on my telephone. Silence is the tone when you're all alone. Another glimpse of your face puts me in my place. What do you hide when our four eyes collide? Tell me, what do you hide? And you will grow old just like everybody else, and you will get lonely just like everybody else, and I will still need you just like nobody else, like nobody else, like nobody else, nobody else. Seems to cave in as I wonder where you've been. If you don't paint love's walls. Its ceiling surely falls, and as I pick at your mind, a haze is all I can find. There's terror on my list that should evaporate with your mist. Sunshine makes me cold, no warmth makes me old. What my needs seem to be twofold when there's no you to hold. There's never you there to hold. And you will grow old just like everybody else, and you will get lonely just like everybody else, and I will still need you. I will still need you. I will still need you just like nobody else, like nobody else, like nobody else, nobody else. Like nobody else. Thank you. Hello to Jamie in Northern California. My apartment. My apartment. My apartment has an old couch. My apartment has a chair. My apartment has an old coat hanging on a coat hanger over there. There's a mailbox that I open. It gets deeper and darker every day. Hey, 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 I think I'll have this place rented. I will hide inside that somebody else could come and stay. They'll pay the rent and stay with me in their apartment. My apartment has a TV tray staring at me the same old way. It holds my paper plates the same old way while I watch those morons play Wheel of Fortune every day. What an unfortunate day. I think I'll have this place rented. I will hide inside it. Somebody else could come and stay. They'll pay the rent and stay with me in their apartment. Na, 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 na. Hey, my apartment has this thing I turn on and it plays old Larry King. I hear him say some similar things about some not so similar things. Some fat guy's pushing a book and he's telling me how to cook, or some good looking guy I can't even see is telling me how to buy his look. Come stay with me and pay the rent. Come pay the rent and stay with me. Apartment, yeah, in my apartment. folks. Oh. For some reason, the sadder the song, the better sometimes. And this one stands out for me on this album. I just like the way this one came out more than many songs that I've written over the years. Thanks, Cassandra. Steer Pike 213 says he can't wait for the 10 Cents show in 2024. 10 Cents came out a few years after this album. Michelle's saying I look just like Greg Miller. Well, okay. Is Greg Miller? Does he look really handsome nowadays? This goes out to Greg Miller and Michelle. Last Drunk. You won't be up when I leave this house in the morning. The early hours, they come, they go, and those minutes tick away, you know. You just don't know me. We just must leave all these things behind. Wise up, dry up, and start to use our time. Everything that I am is in this trunk. I'll kiss her cheek for good luck. That was our last drunk. You say we don't smoke or snort the stuff we don't run towards. The dreaded needle. And maybe we do drink a bit too much, but it's fun, and I believe that you and I are just that kind of people. But there's two people that I try to like, but I despise them almost every night. Everything that I own is in this trunk. I'll kiss her cheek for good luck. That was our last drunk. Last night was our last. Thank you, folks. Hello, Rena. Thank you. Hair dye for Greg. less drunk. Don't try and understand. She said, you think if I break this watch we could forget how long we're being missed? And I said, I'm sure it would grant us much more room to move as smoothly as we please. And could you show me that trick you make with your hands, the one that sends me laughing down to my knees? And take the batteries from the watch so we can forget how long we're being missed. You don't have to wash your hands, and you don't have to care if your face is clean. I like you with those holes in the knees of your jeans. And when it comes to who I am, don't try and understand. She said, you think you have the right to write all your thoughts down on paper? And I said, when I get tired I write it all down, but I don't mean to frown and throw it in your face. And the next few words that fell out of her mouth made my mind wonder if those lines were hurting her. But I can't seem to make up things, and I feel it's my place to play, from place to place. And you don't have to wash your hands, and you don't have to care if your face is clean. I like you with those holes in the knees of your jeans. And when it comes to who I am, don't try and understand. Don't try and understand. Don't try. Thank you so much. Daddy's not working. Daddy's not working. That's right. See what I did there? We appreciate the support that you've given us through COVID. All is well because of you. Seriously, all is well here. Well, the light is at the end of the tunnel, and we really appreciate you buying tickets for my free shows, and buying CDs and T-shirts and all that, and hitting the tip jar. Really really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Be right back with you, folks. So my tip jar is toddburge.com. Of course, I'd like you to have the music. Go there and you can get the Never Say Uncle if you'd like. But if you just want to hit the tip jar, or you know, some people consider it a virtual ticket. If you have the means, that's great. If not, I want to make these free if you don't. That's the whole thing. Thank you so much. So enough of that. That was another commercial. You got yourself trapped in. Onward. Daddy's not working. Asked a blind man to give me the time. He said, hiss with your wits, and when they pull you down, just stay pleasing. 'Too many times I find the rhyme, but I can't seem to find the time to let my mind see those reasons. And I don't mean to make you feel surreal, but if you smile with my help, you'll see your clock is melting. Take your cup and drink it down, but now who's gonna fill it up? 'Cause your daddy, he just ain't working. Woo! I can make you tired by preaching, not reaching, leeching. It's so easy to not please you. So you can sink up there and pee you, and I'll float way down here and need someone else too. Yeah. Take your cup and drink it down, but now who's gonna fill it up? 'Cause your daddy just not working. Take your cup and drink it down, but now who's gonna fill it up? 'Cause your daddy, he's just not working. this college town that can help me. I guess it happened when I dropped my books in the trash. Maybe it was the work, maybe it was the dirt. I couldn't get clean, I couldn't feel me. But now I feel me so much that I can't touch anyone else. They're all telling me to get out of bed and get some help. This bed seems to get me through a day, hey, another's gone. Dusk drags, then dawn. Oh, how I wish Mom could make my messes better. But you can't mend those messes in a monthly letter. I'm strapped to this bed. The men in white might come and probe my head daily. I feel like a baby, and I swear that once I was on solid food. Even though you know, some say I was rather crude. College down. Daughter ask father. So normally I play on Wednesday nights at 8. If you want to join me Wednesday nights at 8, I don't know what I'll do next Wednesday. I might play a bunch of country songs. I feel like playing some country songs. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just do that. Anyway, Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, I'm usually here. Wednesday Night Live with Todd Burge. The last couple Wednesdays, I've been playing Never Say Uncle songs, and I've been explaining the writing process as far as I can recollect. So if you go back to the week before last on Wednesday, if you go back on my pages here, you can see that I went through side A of the album. The first few songs, I just talked about how I wrote them, I played them, and told some stories. And then I did side B, the last few songs. I did that just this last Wednesday. You can go back and watch that. And tonight I'm just playing the songs. This song became a 63 Eyes song eventually, but it was first on Never Say Uncle. Now, I have the wrong harmonica in, and like I've said before, I can stop the show. I don't have a band, and I can get the right harmonica. Nobody gets hurt here if I play the wrong harmonica, but I want to have the right one. For those of you blowing and sucking along with me, I'm in the people's key of G. Oh, so you say you want me to go to places, you know, I don't even know. Turn my head around, start feeling the ground move beneath my feet. I bet you have already guessed that I'm not very far from my nest, not too far from the egg my mother once gave, where my parents once prayed. Why don't you ask your father what has happened to his daughter? I can see she has come to. Please take me with you. I can see you're free. Please take me with you. Oh, so you say we both gotta know the tired look, it's starting to show. A ball and chain keeping us the same. We all need a name. We feed on our claim to fame that will never be found when we're standing around. Why don't you ask your father what has happened to his daughter? I can see she has come to. Please take me with you. I can see you're free. Please take me with you. All right. Okay, everybody stretch. Oh, that's something I didn't do 30 years ago. I didn't stretch in between. All wrapped up. I don't mind at all if I tell you a dream of my grandma and how I miss her. I thought I'd forgot what she talked and looked like. I thought I might not remember, but I did. The two-story house, the flowers in her blouse, the stories that she told, she never gave up. showing me the top. She had it all wrapped up. I'm living a lie, don't look in my eye. I'm what I'm despising, you know I just can't get off this disguise. I'm sick of the noise, the loud drinking boys, the overgrown toys, and being overjoyed. Yesterday it's what I like, today it's just a fight. The convenient fence keeps me down on the bench, but they're both made of wood, and surely I could burn them up. I'll burn them up. Songs for my brother, my mother, my father were never together, but I don't think that bothers me. We hesitate, never tell. It seems very late, oh what the hell. I think you're all great, all of you great. Yesterday we might have fought, today it's in a clot. At present time, you all three are a present to me. That's the way it should be. I had you all wrapped up, the wraps on the floor. It don't bother me no more. Wrap me up, I've opened the door. Opens better for sure. Wrapped me up. All wrapped up. Well, I'll have a couple more here and then it's all wrapped up, isn't it? Really appreciate you guys. Thanks, Rena. Well, I didn't go back and listen to the album, so these must be quite different. But I mean, last year I listened to it because we remastered the album. When I say we, Mark Poole, his studio there, Zone 8 in Granville, West Virginia, right across the river from Morgantown. My buddy Mark remastered Never Say Uncle. What I meant was I didn't listen to it and try to recreate it. I know I can't do that. That happened once, and this is happening once. That's how live music is. I'm so thrilled that you joined me for these performances. Live music only happens once. At the end of this month, let's see, it's the 13th, the very last week of March, my latest Mountain Stage will air, and I'm on there with Kathy Mattea and Daryl Scott and the Roaches. We played in front of ourselves, and Daryl Scott watched me, Kathy watched me, I watched them. But it was wonderful. It was wonderful tuning the Mountain Stage. Thank you, Michael. Thanks, Rena. Thank you. You're great. True story. One man washes dishes while the other sells the soup. They both have placement problems, but they're sticking with their roots. A woman waits for her... Oops, wrong verse. Let me know if the show's getting too slick for you. One man fixes coffee while his honey flops the cake. They both wait for tomorrow, 'cause today never waits. Woman waits for her man. When he's strong, she'll grab his hand. One day he'll be a star with a fantastic look, but he's already there in my book. In my book, you've been written as every possible thing. Pages are like numbers, they can add up to anything. Problems all have answers, reasons are explained. Guilt is always okay, shame, names are never blamed. Fingers need not be crossed, all debts are always paid. In my book, you've been written as every possible thing. Pages are like numbers, they can add up to anything. In my book, you've been written as every possible thing. Pages are like numbers, they can add up to everything. In my book, you've been written as any possible thing. Again, thanks so much for the tips and all of that. Thanks for picking up the... Yeah. Somebody caught that. Leave it to the scientists. Right on. Of course, that was... I wondered if anybody catch that. That's actually where it came from. I did that little lick on that song, and then I started... I played it on Leave It to the Scientists. We just kind of rip off ourselves. Anyway, thanks so much. I'll show my little commercial here again. I'd love you to have one of those. I'll sign it to you. I've had some people send them, and they've sent them to friends. And I got busy here in the last couple of weeks. I'm really happy that you guys are picking these up. Even I know some of you probably don't listen to CDs anymore, but this is the very best way to get the music. If you are an audiophile and you really want the very best fidelity of the album, the hi-fi. Is that right? Am I making sense? If you want the very best sound quality, get that CD, and I'll send it right to you. I send them myself. I sit there. That's what I do during the pandemic. I sit around and I send merchandise to people, and we have T-shirts for my latest album. The latest album is my daughter's artwork is on here. The latest album is a live album, live in Parkersburg, and I got a really great T-shirt that comes with that. There's a bundle. You can get the CD and the. You're at my merch table right now. See, you're at my merch table. I'm about the end of my set, and I'm waiting for my encore. See, that's what happens. And I walk back to the merch table. You're standing there, and I'm showing you my latest. I'm picturing like we're in a venue. We're at 123 Pleasant Street. We're at Maxwell's. We're at Brassworks. Where could we be here? Anyway. Live in Parkersburg. You can call it Live in Parkersburg if you want. Anyway, recorded at Arts Bridge. There's a gob of songs on here. I just loved this evening, and I put her on a CD. My daughter did this great artwork, so there you go. Thank you so much, Cassandra, Brother Max, everybody. And we're going to play one more for you. Hopefully I'll see you Wednesday. Still wanting you. Sometimes I have a forked tongue, and you have spooned ears, easily being fed what you wanna hear. But this ain't no lie right here, dear. When your jesters hang up their colors and balls, when the real picture hangs upon your wall, when your cigarette burns to the butt, when you get left down in the gutter, I'll still be wanting you. La 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 la. I'll still be wanting you. Your hair falls to your eyes. It covers up these lies we both despise. Sometimes we just can't care. At other times there seems to be a little bit of something there. But when you've been through all the hurt, when you can't find another spotless shirt, when you've lost your last brother, when you get let down with no other, I'll still be wanting you. I'll still be wanting you. When your crown is taken away, when nothing pays and you felt all the pain, after everything is untrue, after there's nothing left for you to do, I'll still be wanting you. I'll still be wanting you. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate you hanging in there with me all these years, supporting what I love to do it for you. And we really appreciate it. We really do. Looking forward to seeing you. Appreciate everything. Love you guys. All right. Bye. Together we are for the first time. A common enemy has us